looking at this cat, I heard a lot of noise about this cat, Darryn Peterson.
Yeah.
He's a bad brother himself.
A five-star recruit who attends prolific prep, Peterson has multi-time all-star potential. This 6'5" complete package of a player is taking his talents to play for Bill Self.
You know what I mean? So his ability to get to the rim and his ability to draw fouls and all that, it's been cool to see.
When it comes to probably the best combo guard with the most potential that's come out of high school in the last 5 years, look no further than this specific 6'5" talented guard out of Ohio that has a skill beyond his years. That's been an absolute problem on the basketball court for a pretty long time now. Now, this is a player that's always possessed a crazy amount of athleticism while being super smooth when it came to creating his own shot from all three levels. This is the Darryn Peterson story. Peterson was born on January 17, 2007 in Canton, Ohio. And coming up, basketball was a huge staple to the Peterson bloodline, as his older brother, Darryn Peterson III, was a standout football player, as he won multiple state football championship titles at Archbishop Hoban High School in Akron before playing at the University of Wisconsin. Now, his father, Darryn Peterson's outstanding talent allowed him to play college basketball at the University of Akron from 2001 to 2006. The standout forward, to this day, sits in the school's top 10 for career scoring. But once his career eventually came to an end, his ultimate mission was to pass the game down to his son, instilling lessons he learned during his playing days. He even stated, "I didn't make it that far, so I tried to pass everything I'd learned, all the tricks and little edges I didn't have." That's why he writes with his left hand, but shoots with his right. "I always wanted to be a lefty, so I made sure he could do it all." Now, it would really go on to make him a problem pretty early in his basketball journey, because by just the second grade, Darryn was holding his own, especially when playing up against fourth graders on an AAU basketball team in Canton, Ohio. And from there, it just became more clear in the Peterson household that Darryn was onto something, and it could really be special if his parents really poured into him. Now, as Peterson continued to emerge on the basketball court, his father launched the family-run AAU organization in Ohio to give Darryn consistent competition, and by just the 5th grade, his dad saw an incredible shift. He even stated he hit a growth spurt. All the skill stuff and speed and agility stuff just kind of kicked in all of a sudden. So in 5th grade, I kind of realized, whoa, we got something here. I told my wife, we need to start investing more time and more resources and more stuff into him, because that's when I really knew in 5th grade that he was going to be a star. From there, the Peterson family avoided middle school basketball, which was due to the restrictive rules of the leagues that did not align with his family's vision of real basketball. You could not press and you couldn't trap, among other things. So instead, Darryn created competitive local leagues to make sure his son developed in a way that prepared him for high school basketball. By 7th grade, he was already 6 foot tall and simply played at an entirely different level at every single camp and tournament that he played at. As offensively, he had numerous amounts of counters in his bag and was extremely composed while being able to score with such poise and ease.
I say like 7th, 8th grade, I feel like that's when I started getting confident and trying to take my game to the next level.
Okay. Like what kind of clicked for you at that time period?
My work ethic. I just started working hard. I wanted it. At a young age, I feel like your parents kind of put you in it. But as I got older, I started wanting it for myself.
As he continued to apply himself more and more, things would only go up for him. Heading into 8th grade, not only was he the best player in the state, he was among one of the best players in the entire country. And as he stood at 6'4", as just an 8th grader, he would attend Cuyahoga Valley Christian Academy in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. And he was nothing short of sensational. Darryn was a combo guard that could break down the defense at a very consistent rate and gave great effort on defense, as he had a special ability to lock up defenders using his long frame. And because of that, he was offered scholarships from programs including St. John's, Xavier, and Pittsburgh. AAU coaches were even describing his game as the most complete player I have seen at that age. And by the time he became a freshman, he was already ranked the #1 player in all of high school basketball of the 2025 recruiting class. As a freshman, he averaged 26 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists per contest, leading his team to a 16-8 overall record and an appearance in the OHSAA Division II district title game. Following the season, he was the only freshman named to the All-Ohio Division II first team, despite missing the start of the season due to a foot injury. As a sophomore, Peterson averaged 31 points, 10 rebounds, 3 steals, and 1 assist per game, leading Cuyahoga to an 18-7 record in their second straight appearance in the OHSAA Division II district title game. Following the season, he would earn first-team All-Ohio Division II honors for the second straight year in a row and was named to the Division II Northeast Inland District Player of the Year and a finalist for the Ohio Mr. Basketball Award. That summer, Peterson represented the United States at the 2023 FIBA Under-16 Americas Championship in Mexico. There, he averaged 17 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, to go along with 3 steals, all in just under 18 minutes per game, leading his team to a gold medal, earning all tournament honors. Peterson even recorded 13 points and 7 assists in their 118-36 win against Canada in the final. In August of 2023, he announced that he would transfer to Huntington Prep in Huntington, West Virginia. There, he would become the first high school athlete to sign a name, image, and likeness deal with Adidas. Just a few weeks later, he signed a multi-year endorsement deal with Fanatics, becoming the youngest athlete to sign a deal with the trading card company. But while standing at 6'5" and 195 pounds, the junior would average 31 points, 10 rebounds, 3 steals, and 1 assist per game. In August of 2024, the consensus 5-star recruit decided to make the transfer to Prolific Prep in Napa, California. And for his senior season, he averaged 23 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals a contest. But in November of 2024, as he had already racked up offers from schools like USC, Louisville, Kentucky, Kansas, and Ohio State, among others, he made the ultimate decision to commit to the University of Kansas. On February 2nd, 2025, he would face off against who some say is the best player in the country in AJ DeBansta. There, Darryn simply went off for 60 points in a close 2-point win to AJ's 50 points. Following the season, Peterson would be named a McDonald's All-American. In the game, he would put up 18 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals, which all allowed him to walk away with MVP. Now, he would also win Naismith Player of the Year and the National Player of the Year award to top off his high school basketball career. Darryn Peterson has been torching the competition around him for some time now. And if he continues to develop his physical tools, his dynamic ahead of his time like skill set at the next level could allow him to be great at the NBA level.
Talk about like the evolution of your game, because it seems like every year you're just gradually adding things, becoming more well-rounded. Yeah, that's my goal. Just my pop and mom tell me, you're not at your ceiling yet. You should be adding stuff. Every time you go out, you should be showing something new. So that's my goal, is just so I'm getting better. Every time these coaches and scouts see me, I'm just getting better.
And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Darryn Peterson story.